welcome back. Another episode, special episode. What is going on, people? Oh my God. What a week. What a week it has been. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Quench my thirst. Oh, yeah, man. Wild week so far. It is Friday, October 20th. Yeah, so happy 10/20, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. So, man, it still feels like fall out, man. Every morning it's been pretty cool. It's been a nice, good, cool weather in the 50s. So pretty stoked about that. You know, especially for Florida, guys. It was a hot summer, man. Super, super hot summer. Um, I am super stoked and just can't wait, man, for things to kind of cool down permanently for a few months, man. It'll be awesome. I am so tired of the heat, sweating as soon as you walk outside. It just hits you in the face. But anywho, what is going on, my friends? Thank you again for tuning in. I am Philly John. I am your host, and this, my friends, is Everyday Bullshit. So, a lot of crazy shit happening, man, here in Florida lately. What the fuck is going on with all these fucking shootings, man? I'm sorry for cursing, man, but it's every morning I turn on the news and it's like it's something after something, and it's just like, what the hell? A guy out in Daytona last night shot his wife with a rifle, then shot himself in the chest. So he was trying to do a murder suicide, but the dude's still alive. He's in the hospital. You know, he's going to recover. Now he's going to go away for murder and shit like that. But it's just like, what the hell, man? There is so much negative bullshit going on in this world. It's sad. Why do we have to be like this, man? I mean, I stated in my last episode, okay? I stated, like, we need to calm down, man. We need to go from here down to here. I tell my kids, you're at a 10. I need you at about a 4, okay? So, like, people need to chill the hell out, man. There's way too much bullshit and anger and stupidity going on in the world. What the fudge sickles, man? But anywho, yeah, I'm just like, it's so depressing just sitting here and watching the news and seeing this crap go down. Like, what the fudge, man? Come on. There's better things to do. So I found something pretty freaking cool to watch. So, as you guys know, man, I'm into everything. I like anything sci-fi, history, comic book related, UAPs, UFOs, Bigfoot. I'm into all that weird shit, and like, I just love everything, man. I get so drawn into it. You know, I try not to fall down any rabbit holes. I try to stay out of the rabbit holes, you know, but I like to dive into a little bit of everything that's going on. I love TV. I love movies. I love shows. You know, I binge watch and rewatch shows all the time. I've been on, you know, a big kick right now with Enterprise, Scott Bakula. Love that series, man. It was such a great series. I wish they never ended it, man. I just thought Scott Bakula played, you know, a great Jonathan Archer. And it was just, you know, it's just one of those things, man. And like the way the beginning started, it was so cool. And I just, you know, man, it's just awesome. And man, when that first came out, it's so funny, man. I was actually apprenticing in a so-called shop in Philadelphia, just kind of getting my toes into the water, man, with tattooing back then, you know. So, and I remember when that series, for man, I couldn't wait every week to watch that series, you know. So it was awesome. Scott Bakula, man, a great actor, man. I think phenomenal. A Quantum Leap, you know, another great show, you know. But yeah, man. Oh shit, I forgot how close I am to the my alien here, man. Martian trying to take me out in the head and shit. But yeah, man. Scott Bakula, yeah, great series, Enterprise. You know, just you know, DePaul, Phlox. You know, just everybody who played a character in that show really did a great justice to that series. So pretty stoked about that. Um, Another cool series I've been really getting into. I like Western stuff, and there are so many great historical movies, based on shit from the past, Tombstone, and Wyatt Earp, and you know, but I found one on Amazon, and I've been watching that a ton, man. And it is Billy the Kid, William H. Bonney, aka Billy the Kid. So far, awesome series, man. I mean, the way they portray him in the beginning and how he's been coming along and where he's going and things like that. I mean, if you guys get a chance, check out the series Billy the Kid, and it's phenomenal. I forget the name of the actor who was playing him, but let me tell you, he looks dead on to the historical photo. So he's got that slanky, grungy look, but he looks like the photo of Billy the Kid, man, which is pretty wild. But the series in general is rocking and rolling, and it's really freaking cool. So I'm pretty excited to see season two kick in. Um, always, man, always love watching old school shit and rewatching series and shows and stuff like that. Um, you know, we kind of cut out the cable at our house. It gets too damn expensive. All these companies, man, and it's ridiculous. It's just ungodly. So we stream, or we actually we have the box set of the '70s show, you know, and we've been watching that shit. So it's man, I forgot how funny that show was. You know, Ashton Kutcher, and all the characters in that Fez, Red, Kitty, Bob next door, Pinciotti, but um, holy shit, man, I forgot how funny that shit is, man. But it cracks me up because it makes me think of my mom, because my mom was their age at around that time, so it was wild. So maybe a little bit older. My mom was 17 when she had me in 1974. So but like holy shit, man. Just it's just funny, man, that they the way they film it, and having Tommy Chung in there was awesome. But he that poor guy, he had the 86 off the show in season 5 and season 6 because of he had to do a little stint in jail, and that was fucked up. And I'm not quite sure, but it may have been because he sold bongs, paraphernalia, bongs, and shit like that. So I'm not quite sure, but I'll have to look it up and and see if that's correct or not. But yeah, some crazy shit. But dude, he played great, man. And it was so funny because like there was so much shit in that show that growing up, me in the '80s from the '70s, and stuff like that, realizing what was around because we had photo hut booths. I'm not sure if some of you guys remember those, but yeah, man, we had the photo hut booths, man. You drive up to, you drop your film off, your 110s and your disposable and your 35 millimeter. And then we had those little discs ones, man. They reminded you of the film projector that, but they were rounded and shit. We dropped those off and go and pick them up like in a day or so. But yeah, man, it was pretty wild. But it was, the station wagon shit, man. I had family that had station wagons like that. But those were the days, man, when you could sit in the back of the fucking station wagon and you're facing the car driving, behind you. And, the kids are flipping them birds and shit like that, man. But yeah, God, man, it's crazy shit. And even back then, man, the drinking age was 18 years old. My uncle owned bars in Wildwood, New Jersey, which is a seasonal town, open during the summer, and whatnot. But my mom was an artist, and she would draw and things like that. So she designed a flyer for my uncle, and they used to go out to the high schools, man, during the senior year and hand out flyers to all the kids for senior week that would go down the shore because they ran drinking specials, man, until they bumped the age up to 21. And but yeah, man, 18 was the drinking age. Seatbelts weren't really a big thing and shit like that. But it's just crazy how time fucking changes things. Like fuck, man. Back way back in the day, if I am correct on this, comment if I'm wrong, but seatbelts back in the 50s, that was a luxury item in a vehicle. They didn't come standard. You had to purchase those extra. So it's just like, it's wild, man. And like, manual transmission, automatic transmissions, most cars came manual. Automatic, if I am correct, was an upgrade. So you had to pay more for an automatic vehicle. But yeah, man, it's so wild and shit like that. But I've got in my collection at home a Philadelphia Inquirer newspaper from 1974, and the headline reads, Nixon resigns, Ford steps up. So yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. So I was kind of like looking at that a little bit one day, man, and just opening it up, and there's a whole ad section, automobiles and shit, brand new Ford Pinto, $3,900, brand new off the assembly line, $3,900. I think a Ford Mustang was like not even $7,000, and shit like that. But holy shit, man, like stuff like that. It's just it's it's crazy, but it's wild. Do you guys ever see those things where you can I don't know if they still have them, but they were like these little old school computer things where you could put in your birth year, the month and birth year, and they would give you a printout of everything that was happening in the world, what prices were, what cost this, what cost that, what was, shit like that. But even like, a gallon of milk, a gallon of gas back then was like, and was cents, was under $1. It's like, holy shit, man. Now we're paying 4.50 for a gallon of regular gas. Man, inflation. I'm telling you, folks, inflation. Things just, it's crazy, man. Everybody's got their hands in the cookie jar, and shit is getting expensive, man. Getting expensive. But yeah, holy snikes. But I just like I'm blown away. But that show, yeah, man, that show was freaking awesome. But it's crazy because I had a friend that was like Kelso, so freaking dumb. Oh man, it's how do you know you're going to make it in life if you are that dumb? Not to be mean, man, but God, yeah, we had some friends like that, man. But growing up in the city, running the streets, doing shit, that was it. Today's day and age, man, you can't do that, man. People, the cameras and people are trigger happy. So you definitely have to be careful. But holy crap, man. But yeah, the 70 show box set of that. Um, we're Halloween movies are kicking butt right now. There's all kinds of Halloween movies out, man. As I mentioned in the last podcast, I took the kids out to see the 30th anniversary of Hocus Pocus. That's a big thing. My family, the kids, they like that stuff. I remember as a kid just getting all excited, especially around this time of the year. Charlie Brown, man. You knew the holidays were coming when the cartoons came on TV, man. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Come on, man. That is like the classic, it's holiday season shit. You know, Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Lionel, Lucy, everybody, and shit like that. But yeah, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and then we fell into Thanksgiving. Then you had the Thanksgiving special, and shit like that, with Peppermint Patty and everything. Then you moved into, the holidays of Christmas, man, and you knew You knew it was the best time when Rudolph came on, like an 8 o'clock special. During the week, you had to go to bed early any other time, but you knew when those cartoons came on, mom or dad were going to let you hang out a little bit to watch the holiday cartoons, man. So, Rudolph, Frosty, and then when it got after Christmas, it was what was it? Rudolph's New Year, the New Year baby, the baby with the top hat and the big ears and shit. Oh man, old school movies like Dominic the Donkey, shit like that, man. But yeah, man, those were what made, I think, the holidays the greatest. All holidays. Decorating makes holidays the best. Am I right? So I we decorate pretty much for everything. Um, decorated. We're decorated for Halloween. We'll finish Halloween decorations up outside right before it gets dark on Halloween because a lot of the shit we can't keep outside. Then Thanksgiving, we do a little bit of decorating for Thanksgiving and whatnot, and then we dive into as soon as Thanksgiving's over, man. Bam! It is Christmas time. Everything comes out. It's like you're walking into a winter wonderland at my house, man. There's so much shit. But what is it though with all these stores now, man? Like everybody skips everything. So I was just in a Walmart the other day, had to get something, and there was no more Thanksgiving shit. It's not even the end of October yet. Thanksgiving shit is gone. Like they literally just like 1 week of fall product and they go right to Christmas. Like, do we need 3 months of Christmas or 2 months of Christmas shit? You know what I mean? But it's messed up, man. It's messed up. I don't know. People, shit happens, man, and stuff like that. But yeah, um, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? You gotta have Thanksgiving, man. You gotta do that. Uh, but yeah, it's not right, man. But it's just one of those things. What else? What else? The the amount of decorations also, they, I don't. You get special stores for special things, but nobody gives a shit about that turkey, man. What the fuck? Nobody gives a shit about Thanksgiving. You don't really see the high end of decorating for Thanksgiving. But it's the truth. I mean, it really is. Like it's like everybody cares about the Christmas, the Halloween, but nobody gives a flying shit about that turkey for Thanksgiving. And I don't. I like Turkey Day. I do. I cook. Homemade stuffing, stuff the bird, another tray of stuffing. We do it all out. Invite family over. We set out a big, big table. And that's what it's about, man. It's about bringing everybody together and having the blast and a great time, and just enjoying everything, man. But why, oh why, do we not have special decorations for turkeys? You can get a blow up for your lawn, shit like that. Get a gobble collar, some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, man. But then after that, it's New Year's, and then everybody's like, "I'm going on a diet. I'm going to do this," and we see how long those things last. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know, but it's funny, man. But yeah, holidays, cartoons. It's the holiday season when those cartoons hit. So, but yeah, those were my favorites. There was always something badass, man, when we were growing up that you wanted to stay up for and watch, but mom and dad said no. I remember as a kid, there was a week where they played Bruce Lee movies all week long, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All of his movies. One would come on at 8 o'clock every night and shit like that. You sneak up in your room, black and white TV, turn down the brightness, the contrast, keep it as dark as possible, but still see the TV. Have your door shut, so in case they came, And back then, man, you couldn't turn up the volume. Remember the headphone jack and the TV, and it was like a one little earpiece, man, that just went inside your ear, the little white thing. But yeah, holy shit, man, flashbacks, dude, flashbacks. But Oh my God! Speaking of flashbacks, big wheels, man. I thought I just saw something about a company making adult big wheels. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm gonna look into it. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a video or a clip above my head for that. But yeah, man, that's crazy shit. So, but yeah, definitely, man. But all in all, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and allowing me to pick your brains and chitter chatter away. Nothing fancy today, just a cool little kick back and relax bullshit podcast episode, But thank you guys again so much for tuning in and for listening. And please, if you do get a chance, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you download your podcast from, give me that rating, hook a brother up. I could really use it. The more ratings I get, the higher up I go. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be working on some newer stuff. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves. Love one another, man. And I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye.